Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and the Luck of the Irish Achievement. It's actually been a couple of days since I recorded an episode. Things have been busy at work, then a friend of mine was in town. We did copious amounts of drinking and carousing, chasing after women in the summer in the big city. Okay, so we're going to hop right in. The deal was, I had to go back. I will say, the nice thing about recording videos, especially the way I do it, where I talk about what I'm going to do in the next episode, at the end of an episode, is that it kind of puts me in a position where, like, I took a couple of days off. I went to, I decided, okay, I'm going to record another video. I opened the game, and right before I loaded the save, I was like, what the heck was I doing? And that happens all the time whenever I play Europa Universalis or any other kind of grand game. I get stuck I take a break, and then when it's time to come back to it, I think, I don't remember what I was doing. But I was able to go back and watch the last episode, which for you might have just watched it, and refresh myself. So that's very nice. I'm very happy that I started doing like a summary of what's to come at the end of my videos. Okay, so the deal was, wait for the truce to be over against England and then go to war. Truce does appear to be over. And then it was going to go after Scotland. I want to make sure for a few things first that we have 3 colonies going, which we do. Fleets are all set up, which they are. Oh, we have 4 colonies going. Good for us. We making 9 gold. Okay, good. We had a new idea group. I haven't picked one because I don't know which one I'm going to pick. Mission-wise, go to war. Wow. Have an army equal larger than the Ottomans. The Ottomans are up to 278,000 people. Really? They have no manpower right now. And between me and France, we outnumber them. Is anyone else going to join in this war with us? And Spain. Okay, so chances of Spain and France kind of joining up and being friends to beat up on the Ottomans seems unlikely. But we also have to bear in mind, the Ottomans right now are fighting Russia. Oh, how perfect is this? Their manpower is exhausted. They're at war with Russia. They seem to be winning that war, but let's see, what's Russia looking at? Russia has a lot more manpower, but only about half the soldiers right now. So they obviously kind of had a stack just get devastated. But I am thinking that if we're going to go, now's a good time to go. Heck, maybe the Ottomans won't even honor this alliance. How perfect would that be? Okay, so English fleet. They are all out here. I'm going to head that way as well. But I'm not going to be silly. I'm not going to get fixated. Remember that happened? I got fixated on the Navy and all of my peoples were just massacred. So I'm going to move. I'm going to kind of chase their Navy around a little bit. Actually, just go here for now. We'll see where their Navy ends up. Where England is going to... Some of them are going to Land's End, and some of them are staying there. Okay. Local trade power, local tax. I'll take the tax. Good news. I've arrived here. What's the deal now? It looks like England's big fleet is going to Land's End. So I will go to Land's End. I have arrived at Land's End. They're still coming. They'll be here in a few more days. My troops are moving, but I don't necessarily want to wait. Do I have any leaders to assign? I don't. These 2 armies both have leaders, and only one of them does. I have 2 leaders, don't I? I do. Aha! No leader there. You don't need one. Quit being silly. Back over here, I'm going to assign it to this army here. Angus Wentworth. Out of curiosity, what are we looking at for English troops? Oh, look at this. We beat them so far down the list. Are they really this far down? Below Scotland? That doesn't seem right. I'm obviously just blind. Ah, here they are, England. They have 51,000. Huh, it's more than I thought they'd have. I see 13 here, so there must be some kind of up along the coast somewhere that I can't see. Or they're Are they fighting in this war against Russia? They're fighting against Portugal. Alright, alright. And just because I'm not worried about money, and because the British have in the past kind of caught me unawares, I am going to just tell my fleets, hey, go home at war. So that once I declare this war, I don't even have to worry about them. They'll dock, and that'll be that. Mexico East I did, Mexico West. My Western European fleet, and my second Western European fleet. It's going to cost me a fair bit of money, but whatever. I think their fleet keeps changing its mind. That's what's going on here, which means that I'm just going to go there. There we go. And look at that, their whole fleet is there. 19-4, and it worked out well for me because my 20 lights are there at this time as well. Both of my stacks of light ships, right? First fleet and the second fleet. Are they doing the same loop? If I send them out at the same time, is that what they do? They just do the... Well, that's stupid. They should just be in one fleet if they're just going to patrol around at the same time. Screw it. We're going to have one Western European fleet. I'm going to call it something witty. Like, I don't know. Hatton Defense Force. Even though it has nothing to do with defense. Revolts possible where? Sauk in Illinois. Oh, that's right, I had some... Oh, I was overextended, but I'm not worried about that because the goal was to get the Ottomans to release some stuff. But I'm not going to worry about it anyway. Even though I think there's a chance the Ottomans won't join them, I'm just going to go for it. We'll see what happens. Our navies are attacking them. Absolutely our navies are attacking them. That's what our navy should be doing. 45 and 20 versus 10. Ooh, and 38. Okay. It's actually a bigger force than I thought it was. Ottomans have dishonored. Look at that. The Ottomans have dishonored. That was good timing. Oh, and look at this. Some of my allies have joined in this naval battle. I will take the prestige. My land forces have arrived. I'm going to... I didn't even check. What did I pick as the war goal? Cornwall. Alright. I'm going to turn this down a touch because I don't know where they are. We won. I want to see the summary there. To see if any English ships survived, but obviously they did not. Does England have a navy now? This is the question. England has no navy to speak of. English Brazil and Newfoundland, do they have a fleet? English Brazil, no. Newfoundland. And Newfoundland. Yes, but my 10-sized fleets could defeat them. The other one is the Hansa. 29 and 45, eh? 29 and 45. I could probably defeat the Hansa. By myself, I would argue that I can definitely defeat the Hansa with the help of France. So, I'm going to move this way. I'm not going to focus on it, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and see if we get a chance to go to war with the Hanseatic fleet. I shouldn't say go to war with it. We are at war with it to attack the Hanseatic fleet. I'm going to move troops kinda to a place. I'm just going to go to there. Get moving in on Newfoundland. If nothing else, it will stop them from coming around, although I suppose they could go via transport ship, but they don't really have a big enough navy to be a big force that way. Okay, so, land forces. That's what we're keeping an eye out for. Are you going to reinforce? You are not. You are going to sit there. Okay. Laid siege. Good. Now, I don't think the English are in any position to really move on these guys, so I am going to possibly lure them in by dividing my forces. Although even at that, these stacks are still fairly rotund. You know, they're fairly sizable. Oh yeah, France, beat up on the Hansa. Teach them a lesson. Laid siege to Wessex. Laid siege to Northumberland. Fleet has arrived in the Straits of Dover. Still don't know where the Hansa's fleet is, but England's capital is on Dogger Bank, so I'm going to move to Dogger Bank. Oh, and look at this. Here come the French. You know what, France? I'm going to siege everything that is not, that doesn't have like troops standing in it. That way you can't possibly get anything. Then you can't be upset if I don't give you anything. Right? This kind of makes sense, I think. And I would like you to attach to this unit. Just because that one stands to be attacked by both British fleets at once. And I'm just going to make sure that I don't have attached to this unit turned on for anybody else. It's kind of nice to see that we have crippled England's navy to the point that France is just like, oh, I can actually deploy troops now. I mean, if you remember every war we fought, the French have not been of much assistance at all. Like, not even a little bit. Okay, good. Sieges are going. I'm going to pause real quick. I want to take a look over here. I don't see the Hanseatic fleet. Is it in the New World somewhere? Seeing a lot of blue, some green. I'm seeing no red. But the potential is still there, and I'm still making money, so I'm going to leave my ships in their dock up during war. Go home at war. That's the word I was looking for. Go home at war state. I can't believe the Ottomans dishonored their alliance. That was the ultimate outcome. We could not have asked for a better outcome. Oh, and France is coming with more. France. Wow. Okay, get 200 military power. Morale of armies up, military tech costs down. Good. 200 diplo power. Morale of navies up, diplo tech costs down. Gain 100 of each, diplo and military. Morale of armies and morale of navies. And the diplo tech and military tech both get cheaper. I'm going to say reform them both. Out of curiosity, what am I tradition at? Look at that, 46.6 naval tradition. Wow. Just think the kind of naval leaders we could recruit right now if we were, you know, inclined to recruit naval leaders. Now, how much does France have here? 13. Oh, I was going to say, why don't they have more than that? And it's because they're, the other stack I was waiting for is still coming. So they're going to have, they now have 26,000. Laid siege, excellent. And en route, oh, laid siege, perfect. Good, come back over here. There's the Hansa's fleet, okay. 18 and 28. That's not the whole thing though, is it? The Hansa, 18 and 28, it is not. And I have lost visibility into what they were doing. And I have taken damage. You know what, I will just sit here. They can attack me. That sounds reasonable, right? I think that sounds reasonable. Oh, here they come. Nope, they're sitting there. 18 and 28. 18 and 28. I can take that fleet. I just can't take it if they reinforce. Well, it depends what they reinforce with, I guess. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Okay, we have attacked them. France is reinforcing some more here on the mainland. That's interesting to see. And we are going to lose... Oh, maybe not. It was just the rolls were working against us. I'm going to turn up the speed. I have a hard time judging the rate of change at slower speeds. Yeah, we are going to lose. They are reinforcing. And they are reinforcing quickly. So, can we get out? Will you... Excellent. Okay, good. Did I lose much? I think I only lost 15 heavies and no transport, so that's not terrible. And I don't really need to worry about the naval side of things, to be honest. Our treatment's expired, okay. Learned about some new places, good for me. It's always good to learn about new things. Oh, the Hansa, you want out. You will concede defeat. Is there anything else that you will do? Like maybe give me money? You will give me money. Oh, and you'll do more than give me money. And it's a lot of money. Wow. Will you release a nation? You will release a nation. Will you do something else? Annul treaties? Yeah, I don't care. Nation, return cores. Nothing for France. I wish I knew if you wanted something. I think... Would you like Hamburg or Lauenburg? That seems like it would break you up. I'm just going to take... I'm going to decline that. Okay. I still have 22, so let's have you annul treaties with Sweden. And with Trier. No. I guess that's it. We'll just do that. Send demand. They accepted. You know, is France upset about that? They are not. Excellent. Core finished. We will convert the religion. Somebody wants military access, and I am not going to grant it. I don't even care who it is. I don't even look. I just instantly don't not care. Navajo now has the culture we desire. Excellent. Won the Siege of Essex. That was the 5 that we sent down. They can go back to where they came from. And are they going to move on to Essex? They are not. Okay, it's interesting. Won Nunavik. I should have hit go 2 instead of... I get in such a habit of clicking to make boxes go away that I don't even check. Okay, so this war is going quite well. Our overextension should be on its way down. We only have 1 left, I believe. So this war we may take some territory. I don't know if I'll take all 3 provinces. I'm going to keep an eye on my aggressive expansion and my overextension. We may take the 3 provinces we have claims on, which would be Cornwall, Gloucestershire, or Gloucestershire, and Yorkshire. We will see how things look when we actually pull up that peace deal. That'll be in the next episode. I'm not going to make the peace in this one. We're still sieging over here. I did set the move over to right. Yes, the colonies are still going. Colonies are still going nicely. We have a core finishing. We have some culture conversions. We can put down some rebel sentiment, which is good. Get rid of revolt risk. Missionaries, make a core in Illinois is happening. No buildings. So we lost a little bit of our heavy fleet. We can rebuild. We have the technology. We have to remember at some point to tell our fleets they can go back out. This fleet obviously lost a light ship. I'm just going to rebuild that now. There you go. But yeah, it looks like we're going to win this war. And of course, once this war is over, we're just waiting for this truce to end, which will happen in 2 years, and then we'll be going and vassalizing Scotland. All in all, things are going fairly well. I'm looking forward to taking territory from England, vassalizing Scotland, finishing the conquest of the New World. But all that's going to be in a future episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.